Oh man, this is honestly, I believe, the most important video that you could watch today. It's literally the most important video because honestly, you are the channel for God or for the devil. You have to understand, you are not you. You are not who you think that you are. You are just the channel, just the vessel. And depending on the choices that you make, the energy that you engage in, it's going to determine if you're channeling God or if you're channeling the devil. Because all of these things that you engage in, the porn, the junk food, the drinking, the drugs, it's all the vices. That's all the devil. It's all demons inside of you. And when you remove those things from your life, you can actually see it for what it is. Like, oh, that wasn't even me. Wow, I can't believe I even engaged in those things. That was terrible. It's because it's a demon inside you and it has control of you. And you need to starve it. So this is how I'm going to break it down for you today. You are the channel for God or for the devil. Okay, you're programming your subconscious every day. Every day. Every thought, every feeling, every action. Your subconscious mind is slowly watching, is calmly listening to all those little thoughts inside, and you're reprogramming your subconscious. This is what people call it as autopilot. You see, you operate 95% of your behavior is based on subconscious programs, and you don't even think, you just do it. So if you watch someone, if you live with someone, you'll see from the time they wake up and the time they go to bed, they do actions, behaviors, choices throughout the day that are 95% of the time unconscious habits. They don't even think they're just doing it. They're on autopilot. Okay, repetition equals installation. Every thought, feeling, and action is creating a habit. Every thought, feeling, and action is creating a habit. And the more that you do it, the more it's going to solidify itself in your subconscious mind, and you won't even have to think. That's why if you wake up every single day and you go to the gym at 6 o'clock, and you do that for 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months, a year, you're programming yourself to do that. So you won't even have to think. You'll just do that. That's just what you do. Okay, but we want to install the good programs, the good habits, not the self-sabotaging ones like every Friday night you go and drink with your friends or do drugs. Okay, you're either reinforcing God's vision or the devil's distractions. Okay, it's purpose over pleasure. Your subconscious cannot choose. It only accepts what you plant. It only accepts whatever you give it. This is how important it is that you actually make the right choices. Okay, if 95% of your behavior every single day is based on subconscious programs, you have to make the choices. You have to use your conscious mind in those moments and say, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? And it's going to be painful if you're changing something. It's going to be uncomfortable, but that's the price that you have to pay. And you have to understand that there's something that's more important on the other side of that than staying the same, than the pleasure that's involved in the instant gratification. Number two, the energy you engage in creates your reality. The energy that you engage in. Attention equals energy. Vices like lust, alcohol, drugs, and junk food lower your vibration. Okay, you and I think on frequencies. Okay, so when you lower your vibration with the vices, you're only able to tap into certain thoughts. Only certain thoughts can meet you on that frequency. So that's why there's the self-sabotaging behavior. That's where there's the thoughts of, hey, let's go and drive right now when we're not in the correct state of mind. We're under the influence of drugs or alcohol. We shouldn't do that. But you think that that's a good idea because those thoughts are on that same level. Degenerate behavior. Okay, so high frequency habits, wake up early, read and reflect, work out, count your macros. Those high frequency habits raise your frequency, raise your vibration. And by doing that day in and day out, you just naturally don't want to do the things that aren't going to serve you anymore. You're not going to want to self-sabotage. You're not going to want to engage in the vices. You're going to want to engage more in discipline. You're going to lean more into your purpose. Okay, so it's the energy that you engage in that's creating your reality. Whatever energy you engage in daily becomes who you are. Like this is me. I'm this guy that's very disciplined. I go to the gym, I work out, I eat clean, I don't do drugs and alcohol. Like this is who you become because you're no longer engaging in those types of energies. If someone hit me up and was like, hey, let's go to the bar and drink, I'm just not going to do that. Are you going to do that? Are you going to engage in the junk food? Are you going to accept the idea that you're going to willingly, intentionally lower your vibration? And what happens when you lower your vibration? The things that you desire are not going to be able to draw to you. You can only attract to you that which is in harmony with you. So if you're on those lower frequency vibrations, you're going to attract the exact same people that are on those frequencies. The exact same people, the exact same thoughts, the exact same feelings. Okay, we want to heighten your vibration, heighten your frequency by doing the tough things, by doing the disciplined things so that you can live a better quality of life. Number 3, the devil speaks through distraction. Chaos hides clarity. Porn, gossip, laziness, instant pleasures, these are spiritual blockages. You see, you can't tap into God. You can't tap into your higher self. You can't actually get where it is that you want to go while holding on to the very things that are keeping you from getting there. These things are holding you down. And you think of why your energy is so drained, why you're so drained, is because these things are literally draining your energy. They're taking all of your life force. And you don't even realize it. It's the saddest thing that so many are like, gosh, I just don't have enough energy. And then they want to go and engage more in the vices and self-sabotage even more. It's like refrain from that. You understand that lust, when you ejaculate, that's literally your life force. Do you understand how much energy you are expending on that? That's only to be used to actually reproduce. But there's such a problem in society today that people think that that is pleasure, that that is acceptable. But it's not. It shouldn't be. If you're right within, you wouldn't think that way. When you give in, you disconnect from purpose. When you give in to those short-term pleasures, you're accepting less. You're disconnecting from your purpose. You see, all your time, all your attention, all your energy should be going into your purpose, day in and day out. Like there isn't like, oh, treat yourself, have fun, take a little bit of the edge off. It's like, why? We shouldn't even be having an edge if we're actually aligned. That's what alignment is. Alignment means that you're not lacking, you're whole. Okay? You can't hear God while dancing with the devil. You have to let these things up. The vices are going to ruin you every time. Believe me, I've been there. I was drinking, I was doing drugs, I was watching porn, I was eating junk food. I did it all. I've done it all. And it all left me empty. And in fact, it actually all left me worse off. I felt worse about myself. My will was weaker. I wasn't able to hold my word to myself, which is one of the most important things. To be able to tell myself that I'm going to do this and do it. Because if I can't, then I'm literally conflicted. Like there's 2 types of energies within me. And that leads to a lot of confusion and frustration. So remove all these things because you know that they're not you. You know that they're not serving you. And the more that you remove them, the more that you love and respect yourself. Isn't that interesting how it works? Actually doing the things that you have to do. Okay. Number 4, when you clear the channel, God speaks. Stillness lets spirit flow. Calmness, peace, tranquility, being present. This is all what allows God to speak through you, to move through you, and for you to actually realize the vision that he has for you. You don't realize it, but he gave you a vision. He put it in your heart before you were even born. You are here for a reason. You just haven't realized what that is because you haven't tapped into it yet. And the only way that you tap into it is by doing the daily disciplines, the daily habits that I teach in the Higher Self community. You remove the vices. You start to do the things that you say that you're going to do. You start getting in shape. You start loving and respecting yourself at the highest level. And then you're actually able to tap into this power, God, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. You're actually able to tap into this power and it's flowing to and through you more and more. And then you actually realize, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. He speaks to you through your conscience. You see, you can't listen to your conscience when you're engaged in the devil. Because you mistake it for your ego. No, I'm good. I got this. I'm going to do it like this. And it's like, you can't avoid that feeling in your heart. We all know we feel like shit every time we do the drugs. We all know we feel like shit every time we watch porn, every time we eat junk food, every time we drink. It's because you're selling yourself short. You know you could be doing so much more if you remove those things from your life. But what's stopping you from doing that? You making a commitment to loving and respecting yourself at the highest level. Because if you truly loved and respected yourself, you wouldn't do those things. Because you know that those things are only going to make you weaker and weaker and damage you, your mind, your soul, and your body. As you eliminate vices, your vessel becomes clean. You're just the channel. You're just the vessel for the spirit to flow through. You either allow it or you constrict it. There's no limit upon this power. This power is infinite. The only limit lies on the instrument through which it flows, which is you. How much are you allowing it in your life? Okay, the vision becomes clearer. The guidance becomes real. You see, right now, the vision's planted in you. You just have to be able to see it. And how do you see it? By removing these things, by doing the daily habits that I teach in the Higher Self community. And you start to go like this. The vision is there, but you can't see it. You can't see the vision. But as you start to remove the vices, you start to remove all the negativity from your life, and you start to elevate your spirit, the vision gets more and more clear to you, and you're able to see it. Because you've elevated your energy to such a level that you're now in alignment with your higher self. You're no longer blocking it. You see, it's there. You just have to tap into it. And the only way that you tap into it is by doing the daily habits and refraining from the instant pleasures. God or infinite intelligence begins to move through you. I don't care what people think. I don't care what you may think. God or infinite intelligence is flowing to and through you, giving you life. You don't even have to think. And your heart's beating, blood's flowing through you, cells are dying and being reborn, regenerating, your body is healing. You don't even have to think about it. This power is always for expansion and fuller expression, and it's in you. And it's flowing to and through you. The more that you allow it, the greater your life becomes. But you have to allow it. You have to start making different choices. Number 5, the higher self habits align you above. This isn't just self-help, it's spiritual alignment. By doing the 5 daily habits that I teach in the Higher Self community, it's not just self-help, it's not just self-improvement. This is spiritual alignment, mind, body, soul at the highest level. And when you start doing these daily habits, as you begin to elevate your energy, you start to actually become clear as to the reason why you are here. God gave us all specifically, uniquely, our own purpose, our own mission. You realize that no one has the same fingerprint as you do? There's never been you, there will never be you again. You are here for a specific calling, but you have to tap into it. Okay? The higher self habits: wake up early, read and reflect, work out, count your macros, and drop all your vices. These are the 5 daily habits that I teach. And if you can do these day in and day out, you're going to elevate your spirit. You're going to love yourself more. You're going to just be so thankful and so grateful for every single thing that's taking place in your life, because you actually know that you're being guided. Okay, these daily habits align you with your higher self, aligns you with your conscience. That voice in your heart that's speaking to you, that's whispering to you. You can only tap into it when you do these daily habits. Okay, then you realize that you're actually being guided in every moment. And if you don't know it now, when the moment comes, you'll be guided in that moment. This is what I call the higher self community. You're aligning with your higher self so that it guides you to realizing your full potential in this life. These are not tasks. They're channels of transformation. You're transforming yourself. They're not just things, hey, just do these things. No, you are transforming your entire being. You're stepping into a whole new being, the one that you were always meant to be in this life. Do them daily and you start to elevate your spirit. Everything in your life improves. You no longer want to engage in the negative behaviors. You no longer want to engage in the vices. You no longer want to engage in the things that are not serving you. That means the conversations. That means the people. That means the things. That means the actions. That means the places. That means everything of your being is no longer going to engage in the things that are not serving you. You're only going to align above and align with your higher self and be guided to do everything necessary in order for you to fulfill the vision, the purpose that you have here. Okay, the final truth: you're the only thing holding you back. It's all on you. The clearer you are, the more God will flow through you to fulfill your purpose. And you'll only understand this once you do it. I can only tell you so much, but once you start applying it, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is next level. And when you start doing these daily habits, you get awakened to that light within you that maybe you never even knew existed. You never even knew was there. But it's there. It's in all of us. You need to awaken to that light within so that you can start walking the path that you're meant to walk in this life and realize your true power, your true potential. So click the link in the description, join us in the community, start doing the daily habits and start walking the path to your highest self. And we'll see you in the next one.